Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I'm going to do a video response to somebody I highly respect and like to consider a friend, named B Jr. as he likes to go by. His YouTube username is EnduranceProductions. But I don't know about you guys, but whenever I watch somebody else's videos, and if it's actually the person talking and showing their face, I feel like, if you like their videos and whatnot and how they act, it's like you're getting to know them as a person. It's just a feeling I have and whatnot. And I'm not sitting there saying that's how the person acts outside of uploading their videos and whatnot, but it's just a feeling. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way as I do whenever they watch videos and whatnot, but that's just me, and I feel like I click very well with him if I were to meet him in real life and whatnot. As you know, I've never met anybody that likes movies just as much as I do and whatnot. He loves action movies, he loves horror movies, and he loves Western, and he loves spaghetti Western movies. And I'm the same way. I love those movies and whatnot. So, whenever I watch his videos, I highly enjoy him, as I feel like I'm getting to know him as a person. He likes the same things as I do and whatnot. So I figured, I'm going to do a video response to his Blu-ray collection and whatnot, and that's if he accepts my video response of my Blu-ray collection. And I'll also show, I'm not sure if he'll be interested in this, but I'll also show my video game collection and random assorted action figures I have displayed in my room. Most of the stuff I have is stuff I grew up with as a kid, and I love to keep the kid in me and whatnot, and stuff like that. So, like all the random assorted action figures or most of the games I have and whatnot, it's a lot of the stuff I grew up with as a kid, and I love to collect things like that. So, yeah, as they say, keep the child in you, and that's what I do and whatnot. So, yeah, nonetheless, I won't be able to talk too much when I show you guys the video and whatnot, as I have done a room tour video and whatnot before, and I talked a lot in the video, and it took over an hour long, so my camera cannot stay on that long. So yeah, if you guys have any trouble seeing a movie title name, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll be glad to tell you guys the name of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the room tour, and have a great day, everyone. Here's my Blu-ray collection. If you guys have any trouble seeing a title name, let me know, and I'll be glad to comment back. There's When a Stranger Calls and Happy Birthday to Me right there. Good horror movies right there. A lot of these movies I grew up watching as a kid and whatnot, so I had to get these. Most of my movies are action movies, because as a kid I didn't watch a lot of horror movies. Never did. I was always scared of them as a kid, so yeah. But as I got older, I really started to love horror movies a lot. And it's one of my favorite genres today, so. It's just a lot of horror Blu-ray movies are a lot more expensive and whatnot, so I always try to wait for a good deal on them and whatnot, so yeah. Here's Bangkok Revenge right here. I know that one was hard to see. Here's some more up here. Over here is my original Rambo trilogy steel box set right here, DVD box set. I'm going to upgrade to Blu-ray soon, but right now that's holding me off, and it still looks really nice, so yeah. Down here is my box Nintendo collection. Here's a boxed Chrono Trigger right here. It's not sealed. So, yeah. Majora's Mask right there, Ocarina of Time. A lot of these games I grew up with as a kid as well, so, some of them are really good classics and whatnot, as you'll see. I love to play and collect older retro games because, it's like I said, I like to keep the kid in me, so. I know you guys can't see that, but that's Sean Connery, James Bond Collection, Volume 1 and 2 right there, where my finger's pointing at. Roger Moore's James Bond Collection, Volumes 1 and 2. The Living Daylights, License to Kill. Pierce Brosnan's James Bond Collection, Tomorrow Never Dies. 3 Chuck Norris movies right there. Magnificent Seven collection right there, DVD collection. And I'm pretty sure you can see the rest. So that's Star Wars 1 and 2. My favorite Batman right there of all time, right there. Grew up watching that a lot in the 90s. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite cartoons of all time, if not my favorite. The intro is the best. I absolutely love it and whatnot. I even like him more than Michael Keaton's Batman. I just, I love the cartoon Batman, 90s cartoon Batman. Friday the 13th, 1 through 7. Those are always my favorite ones. The deluxe edition DVDs right there. Going to try to get the Blu-ray box set this year, but I think it's about $120. So yeah. His name was Jason documentary right there, 2-disc right there. I actually really like this. So yeah, I'm not sure about getting the Blu-ray documentary, but I might. Here's my carts of Sega Genesis right here. I know they're all hard to see and whatnot, but Strider, an absolute classic right there. Thunder Forces 2 and 3, love those games a lot. Sega Genesis was always my favorite console of all time as well. Here's my PSP, my 3DS, and over here is I have an extra copy of New Super Mario Bros. DS, sealed Game Gear of Sonic 2, my box Game Boy through Game Boy Advance collection right here. And back here is a pre-order bonus of Pokemon Emerald right there in a nice little tin case. And if you pre-order Pokemon Platinum, you got this Giratina Origin Form little mini action figure right there. Kept it in its little box. Oops. And down here, I'm not sure if you guys know this very well, but I do love to read and collect comics. But you know, I switch my hobbies around, and right now I'm mostly buying and watching Blu-rays and whatnot. So yeah, but I do switch my hobbies around once in a while, and I love comics as well. I have over 300. So yeah. Here's a nice Marvel Masterworks statue reprint of Fantastic Four #1 with Mole Man and the Fantastic Four. Right here. Really, really nice. I paid this about 5 or 6 years ago at Kmart for $20, brand new. Here's Donkey Kong Jungle Beat and its GameCube big box. I bought this day one. Pretty good game. I play it occasionally, but the only problem I don't play it a lot is because it is kind of hard to set up. So yeah, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat right there. Here's another childhood game of mine. I used to have an arcade around me when I was a kid, and I used to play Miss Pac-Man a lot, along with Galga. I love those two games a lot, and I found these are a TV plug-in game. Really nice emulation of the original arcade. So yeah, found that at Goodwill for about $2 to $3. So yeah. And over here is my boxed Sega Genesis collection. My favorite console of all time. Absolutely love the Sega Genesis. Here's a Japanese Sega Mega Drive game right here, Sonic 3, which was my favorite Sonic. But my favorite Sonic is actually Sonic and Knuckles, but I always loved how in Sonic 3 you could combine Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 for a longer game. So yeah, I got this complete Japanese Mega Drive for about $15 off of eBay, so yeah. Down here is my DS collection and whatnot. My original Game Boy Advance, the white one that I bought when it first came out, and it don't have its battery pack, but it still works. And over here I found one of these at Goodwill, about $3 or $4. So here's a pink one, and pink is my favorite color. So yeah. Back here is a boxed DSi with the DSi beside it. And the reason I don't play my DSi much anymore is because I got a 3DS. And down here is my Game Boy Advance SP, red. And it has Super Mario Deluxe in there. I used to play this game a lot as a kid. And down here is all my DS games. I love the DS a lot. It's a really good handheld system. A lot of good games on there, so yeah. My favorite genres are role-playing games and fighting games, and like PSP and like the Vita will and like the 3DS will, there's a lot of good role-playing games on there. Here's Blade Sigil over there. I'm not sure if you guys can see the rest. But yeah, here's Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, Dragon Quest 4, 5, 6, and 9, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings, Golden Sun, Dark Dawn, Inuyasha, Magical Star Sign, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Mario Kart DS, Mega Man Star Force 1 Leo, Mega Man Star Force 2 Ninja, Mega Man Star Force 3 Black Ace, Naruto Ninja Council 3, Naruto Ninja Destiny, Naruto Path to the Ninja, New Super Mario Bros. DS, Phantasy Star Zero, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All, Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Heart Gold in its big box, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White 2, Radiant Historia. Actually, in this box as well is Ace Attorney Investigation Miles Edgeworth, Solotorobo, Red the Hunter, Super Mario DS or Super Mario 64 DS, Super Scribblenauts, Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood, Suiko and Takiris, and New Super Mario Brothers 2 3DS right there. And over here is my Game Boy collection, Game Boy Color. Here's a pinkish red one, a light green one, a purplish one, and my original Game Boy Pocket back there. And down here is my PS1 collection. I won't be able to go through all of these, won't be able to name them all and whatnot. But if you guys have any questions, what games I have in my collection and whatnot, feel free to ask. So yeah, I know my camera has autofocus. I don't have any settings to arrange that. So yeah. Over there is my Sega Saturn collection right there. Some more up there. Some more of my PS1 games right there. Arc the Lag collection in its big box. Lunar Silver Star Story #1 right there. Love these games right there. In its big box. Lunar Silver Star. Lunar Eternal Blue 2. There we go. And here's some random assorted PS1 games right there. My Atari games right there. Down here is my PS2 collection. Wild Arms 5, Devil May Cry 5th Anniversary collection right there. Here's more of my PS2 games right there. And here's some random assorted games right there. And up here, I'm not sure if anybody knows these that well, but as a kid I used to love Micro Machines Star Wars and whatnot. Here's a little Yoda playset right here. Found this at Goodwill for about $2 to $3. So yeah, what they are, they're these little playsets right here and whatnot. They come with little miniature action figures. So I thought that was really cool to have. Over here is another one I found at Goodwill, Star Wars Episode 1 right here in its box right here. It's a nice little Micro Machines playset. And over here, believe it or not, this actually came out 2 years ago. And Sonic figures are in high demand and whatnot, so I was really surprised to find this. Here's about a 10-inch Sonic action figure right here, classic Sonic figure. Found this at Goodwill opened for $3. I couldn't believe it. Of course I was going to pick that up. I love Sonic, one of my favorite franchises of all time. And over here is some Sonic figures in their box from Jazzware. Here's Modern Sonic right there. Up here, no, that's kind of hard to see. There's Metal Sonic right there, and Dr. Robotnik. Down here is Super Silver, Super Shadow in the middle. Or no, wait, no, Super Sonic and Super Shadow right there on the far right. And over here, I used to collect Dragon Ball Z figures from Jakks Pacific as a kid. And here's a sealed Bojack. About a 10 to 12 inch action figure right there. Let's see here. Club Nintendo little Mario towel thing. Didn't open it up. It's just a really small towel. Didn't see any use for it. But I thought it was really cool to have. So here's a Goki or Akuma PS2 anniversary controller of Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter. Here's one from Ken right here. These are really nice PS2 controllers. Up here is a Target exclusive of Iron Man and Punisher right there. Over here is Power Rangers Samurai right there. I love Power Rangers. I used to watch them all the time as a kid and whatnot. So, you know, I love to keep the kid in me. So I still like Power Rangers to this day. I still like to watch them occasionally. So yeah. Super Mario action figure right here. Him on his Yoshi. Walmart exclusive Ultimate Captain America right there. And right here is just some random little small action figures and whatnot. Most of them are Pokemon. There's a Heracross right there. And right here is a Star Wars Bosk right here. Nice little display thing right there. Star Wars playset right here, Episode 1 of Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Anakin Skywalker. Here's some Pez dispensers of Captain America and Batman, my two favorite superheroes. Here's Pride's Kevin the Monster Randleman. I love MMA. I love it just as much as boxing. So I found that at Kmart, let's see here, for $11. So I was definitely going to pick that up. Here's Dead or Alive 5 special edition right here. Paid, I think, about $90 for it when it first came out. Nonetheless, I didn't really like Dead or Alive 5. Probably won't ever pick up a Dead or Alive game again, but yeah, I thought it was cool to have. Up here is Street Fighter 4 special edition right here. Got this release date as well. Not the biggest fan of Street Fighter 4. I like the older ones more, but it's alright. Down here is Captain Jack Sparrow and this little 18-inch action figure from NECA. NECA, I think is the company name. And over here is my favorite comic of all time. I paid $70 for this on eBay, and that is X-Men 137 graded 9.0 by CGC. This is my favorite comic of all time, so I was really proud to have that. And over here is just some random displayed action figures of Dragon Ball Z, Lord Slug, SSJ Future Trunks, Spacesuit Krillin, and LSSJ Broly right there, my favorite character. And down here is all my Dragon Ball Z movies, about 8 or 9 Dragon Ball Z movies right there. Here's Dragon Ball Z Seasons 1 through 9. Patrol Labor right there is all I like to call it. It's called Pat Labor, but I like that anime a lot. It's a nice long-running action anime. Not a huge anime guy, but I do like long-running action anime and whatnot, but that's the only type of animes I'll watch. Up here is some more displayed action figures. Here's a DC Universe Toys R Us exclusive of Flash. Ban Presto's Pink Yoshi. And over here is Ban Presto's Mario. And behind that is a boxed PlayStation 1 I found at Goodwill for $10. And right here is a second print of Rocky 3 VHS. And here's a first release of Rocky 4. And here's my prized possession of my VHS, and is the original Friday the 13th flip book. If you guys don't know what a flip book is, I'll show you. Hang on just 1 minute. Right there. That thing is awesome. I saw this thing sell for $150 on eBay about a month ago. So yeah, I found that at a flea market for 50 cents. I couldn't believe that. And here's an original VHS release of Friday the 13th Part 3. And down here is all my NES games right here. Some, let's see here, Skull and Crossbones and Alien Syndrome right there. Here's more over here. Some more right here. And there's more behind that. I'll move these. Here's one pile. There. It's just too bad that I don't have a working NES. I bought 3 of them and none of them work. They all had the red blinking light. I hate those red blinking lights. Because NES is one of my favorite consoles of all time. I'm wanting the Sega Master System as well. That'd be really nice to have. Those are my NES games. Down here is all my SNES games. And believe it or not, this broken looking Contra 3 I bought at a yard sale works. I could not believe this. This is Contra 3 The Alien Wars. Love this game a lot. But I was really surprised that it actually works. Killer Instinct right there. I know a lot of these are actually hard to see, but if you guys have any questions and whatnot, what games I have and whatnot, feel free to leave a comment below. Over here is the final issue of Nintendo Power. And here's a few more of my SNES games right here. Here's a Super Famicom card of Gundam V, Gundam 5, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know Japanese, so yeah. Here's more of my SNES games. A Game Genie for Game Boy right there. Over here, some manuals for NES and whatnot. The Misadventures of Tron Bonne right there. It's in a messed up case, but it still works. So got that for about $25. So yeah. Here's my Game Boy Advance collection and whatnot. Mega Man Battle Network right there. My favorite Mega Man series is Mega Man Battle Network series. I highly suggest checking it out. There's all my Game Boy Advance games right there. And down here is all my PSP games. Up here is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. This was my first Yeast game I ever played on PSP and ever really. And it's turned out, after I beat this, it turns out to be Yeast is one of my favorite RPG series. So, yeah. My boxed PSP right here. Legend of Heroes 2. Awesome game right there. Some of my GameCube games right here. My only Sega CD game right here. I don't have a Sega CD, but found it at Goodwill for $3, so I was definitely going to pick it up. Animal Crossing City Folk, Power Rangers Samurai for Wii. And down here is my Game Boy collection right here. All those right there. Over here is my N64 collection. And down here is the rest of my GameCube collection. And some more Wii games right there. I know I said I wouldn't show this, but I'll show you guys my posters. Pretty sure a lot of people won't be interested in this, but, you know, back in 2007, a lot of people were telling me to watch Naruto, and I still somewhat like it. It's just, I don't watch it as much as I used to. I mostly just read the manga and whatnot. I don't really watch the anime much, but here's a Sasuke poster right there. Here's what I like about Naruto is the Akatsuki right here, which is why I like Shippuden more than the original Naruto series. But I still read the latest manga chapters a lot. I always like to keep up with them and whatnot. The problem is with a lot of Naruto is the fan base is absolutely ridiculous. Like if you like me, if I like Obito as my favorite character, a lot of people don't like him. And they just get so mad about it. It's like religion to them or something, you know? Here's a Beckett Dragon Ball Z poster right here. SSJ4 Goku right there. Over here is an epic wall scroll of some Akatsuki members right there. There's one of my favorite characters, Sasori. And there's Itachi. Here's another Shippuden poster right there. Show you guys some of my video game posters over here. Pokemon Battle Revolution. And back here is Twilight Princess. Oh no, wait, no, that's Ocarina of Time. Whoops. Couldn't believe I just said that. Super Mario 3D Land. And here is my favorite poster right here. The Street Fighter cast right there. Like this poster a lot. I put a wooden frame by it. I think I paid $5 to $10 for this at my comic shop, so I was like, I'm definitely getting this. Over here is another Beckett Dragon Ball Z collector. Future SSJ Trunks poster right here. Like this poster a lot. There's Cyborg Frieza right there. And here's some more video game posters right here. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus right here. Soul Bad Guy, one of my favorite characters, as well as Kai Kisk. I don't know how you say his name, but yeah, like that poster a lot. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. I know I didn't mention this, but Castlevania is one of my favorite game series as well. Down here is Muramasa. And here is another Castlevania Order of Ecclesia poster right there. And down here is Suikoden Takiri's right here. And here's a Phantasy Star Zero. Well, that is all for my room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys have any questions, this is over 40 minutes long now. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a great day.